A new morning, a new power. Good morning. Before the noise of the world rises, before your phone lights up, before the weight of today starts to press on your shoulders, I want you to sit with one simple truth. The real power is not in controlling others, but in controlling yourself. Marcus Aurelius didn't write that in a palace. He didn't write it after a peaceful walk in the garden. He wrote it while leading an empire, during war, betrayal, and exhaustion. And yet, he reminded himself, if you wake up today and you choose not to complain, you've already won something most people never will. Why? Because it's easy to complain. It's natural to grumble when life feels unfair. It feels good, even, momentarily. But Marcus teaches us something different. To hold power over your own mind is to refuse to be ruled by circumstances. You may not control what comes at you today, a rude message, a delay, a disappointment, but you do control your response. You control your tone. You control your perspective. You control whether you plant a seed of peace or poison. When you start this day without complaining, you're not being naive. You're being brave. You're saying, this pain won't own me. These problems won't shape me. This is my mind, my morning, my power. And no one, absolutely no one, can take that away from you. Let this thought settle into your spirit as the day begins. Live today without complaining. That's not weakness. That's the highest form of strength. The mind is a fortress. As you move into this day, remember, your mind is your most sacred space. And Marcus Aurelius said it clearly. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. It's not the noise outside that ruins your day. It's what you let enter. When someone cuts you off in traffic, when a coworker speaks with disrespect, when the day doesn't go as planned, it's not the event. It's your interpretation. It's what you allow to echo inside your mind. Complaints are like cracks in your mental fortress. They start small, a murmur, a sigh, a rolling of the eyes. But if left unchecked, they widen. They let frustration in. They let bitterness in. They let power slip away. But when you refuse to complain, you're not denying reality. You're disciplining your perception. You're choosing to respond instead of react, to breathe instead of explode, to endure instead of crumble. And that choice creates momentum. Because when you protect your mind in the small moments, you become unshakable in the big ones. You become the person others lean on. You become the one who doesn't panic when things fall apart. You become powerful, not because of control, but because of composure. Let this be your morning meditation. Today, I will not let complaints build walls inside me. I will remain open, calm, and composed. Because I know where real power lives, and it lives in how I carry this day. When you resist complaining, you reclaim control. There's something few people realize. Complaining is a form of surrender, not strength, not rebellion, not honesty. When you complain, you're giving your power away. To the weather, to the government, to your boss, to your past, to anything, except yourself. But Marcus Aurelius reminds us, don't argue about what a good man should be. Just be one. That means, don't argue about how unfair life is. Don't obsess over how others should behave. Don't waste today lamenting yesterday. Instead, be the steady one. Be the silent force. Be the one who leads, by example. Because complaining delays your growth. It stalls your progress. It fixes your eyes on what went wrong, instead of what you can still do right. So today, when the urge rises, to speak in frustration, to point fingers, to list all the reasons why things should be better, pause, breathe, and choose the harder, nobler path. Silence, acceptance, action. This isn't about being passive. It's about being powerful. It's about reclaiming your focus so you can build, create, serve, lead. Let the world whine. Let others waste their days in bitterness. You live today with clarity, with intention, with real power. You were born for this. Stop waiting for the world to fix itself. Start moving forward, without complaint, with purpose. Your power lies in the pause. Power does not always roar. Sometimes it whispers. In the pause before the complaint, in the breath before the reaction. You've been taught that strength is about speaking up, standing tall, asserting yourself. But what if real strength today means holding your tongue, refraining from negativity, smiling instead of snapping? Marcus Aurelius taught that we are responsible not for what happens, but for how we respond. If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it. So when things go wrong today, and they will, remember, your power begins in your pause. When traffic builds, when your coworker frustrates you, when plans fall apart, you are allowed a moment, a sacred second, to choose. Will I complain, or will I compose myself? Because that moment, small as it seems, is where greatness lives. Don't give that away. Don't let the world decide your tone. Don't let circumstances control your emotions. You are the gatekeeper of your mind. You decide what enters and what stays. Today, live without complaint. Not because the world is perfect, but because your soul is too valuable to waste on noise. Shift your focus. Reclaim your morning. Before you complain today, ask yourself, is this helping me grow? Is this improving my energy? Is this worth the weight it adds to my soul? Every complaint is a seed. It plants negativity where gratitude could have bloomed. And slowly, quietly, it steals your peace. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." You already know this. You can wake up in the same room, with the same responsibilities, and yet have a completely different experience based solely on where your mind goes first. So shift it, gently, from problems to purpose, from delays to lessons, from noise to clarity. Instead of saying, "I can't believe I have to do this today," say, "I get to do this. I'm still alive, still breathing, still becoming." Because the truth is, many people didn't get to wake up today, but you did. And that's no small thing. So don't waste your morning fighting what you can't control. Don't open your day with resistance. Open it with reverence. Silently remind yourself, today, I will guard my mind. I will not complain. I will rise, respond, and remain grounded. That's real power, and it's yours to claim. Right now, return to what truly matters. In a world that's always pulling you outward, into screens, into noise, into endless distraction, your true strength lies in pulling yourself back in, back to center, back to stillness, back to what actually matters. Marcus Aurelius knew this well. He reminded himself daily, "Nowhere can man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul." So before the day rushes in, before the emails, the expectations, the outside noise, step into that quiet place within you. Ask yourself, what is truly essential today? What can I let go of? Who do I want to be, regardless of what happens? Because you don't control the world. You don't control other people. You don't even control what might fall apart later today. But you do control how you show up. You do control what you carry and what you release. You do control your focus, your words, your next breath. So today, don't chase validation. Don't beg the world to be different. Instead, live as if you've already found what you were looking for, because that peace has always been within you. Let this be your mantra. I will not be shaken by what doesn't matter. I will not complain. I will move through this day with calm and courage. And when the sun sets tonight, you'll be able to say with quiet strength, I lived this day well. That's enough. That's everything.